Okay, so when you're ready to post grades, you want to pick the class that you want to post grades to. So I'm going to start with my Block 2 class. And then to post grades, it's under Assignments. At the very bottom, it says Post Grades. That's what I'm going to pick. Then you're going to have a box pop up that has options. The first option is the everyday classes. That means they come every day to school. If you teach an A-B class where they only come every other day, that's the progress you want to choose. So make sure you choose the correct one, otherwise the grades won't work. And then click Next. This is the school's grading scale. And for some reason it's not lined up. I hope you don't have that problem as well. So I'm going to match up that an A minus should have an A, a B should have a B, and so on. They're normally already filled out for you, so hopefully you will see it like this. And then we're going to show current students. So I'm going to save and proceed. So it saves this for me. And then the students are going to start to pop up here. You'll notice that you have a couple of options. You have the gradebook score, and you can actually go off of what the gradebook score is, or you can change it if you think that there's an error. The default citizenship is G, but you can change it to outstanding, satisfactory, needs improvement, or unsatisfactory. You don't want to pick work habits, you just leave that alone. And then over here you can choose what comments you want to leave. There's a lot of different ones you can choose from. So let me pick a couple here. Once you have that selected, you'll notice that there's a blank line. You don't want to type this in here because these are not staff approved. And then you just go and check each student's grade. Make sure it matches up to what you want it to be. Change the citizenship grade as you see fit. If you have an A plus or an A minus grade, you'll notice that the gradebook only offers A, B, C, D, or F. There's no A minus or A plus options. So that option is over here in the comments section. So down here you'll notice it says grade mark plus or grade mark minus. So this is what you would put if they have a minus grade, but since this is an A plus, it would be an A and then the plus over here. You can do the same thing with citizenship. So say this student has an O, but they're so fantastic you want to make it a conduct code plus, so now it becomes an O plus. And then once you're done, at the very bottom, you're going to have two options. You're going to hit save if you want to just save this but want to go back to it. And then publish is what gets submitted to Marla for your final grades for Q1 or the progress reports for Q1. So unless you hit publish, it's not saved. Now let's say you hit publish and you made a mistake. You want to make sure you save it first so that way it has a record of it. Otherwise you'll have to redo the entire gradebook again. Once you have this done, it's going to say, are you sure you want to publish these grades? I'm going to say no because I haven't done this yet. But once you hit yes, it's done. You have to do this for every gradebook that you have. So that was just my block 2, but I also have block 3, so I'm going to redo the entire steps again, where you go to assignments, post grades, set up whether it's every day or every other day, reconfigure the map. Notice because I saved it, I don't have to resave it, and you can submit grades for every class that you have. You do have to create a gradebook for your TAs and peer tutors. So I'm going to create a new gradebook. I'm going to have it be points based. Click Next. You can title this TAs or peer tutors depending on what you're adding. And then I'm going to go here. Notice this is my TAs for quarter 1 and quarter 2, block 2. So I'm going to choose them. I'm also going to add my TAs for block 3. So that's quarter 1, quarter 2, block 3. It doesn't matter if you have 2 different blocks in the same gradebook. It works the same. So I'm going to click Save. And now I'm going to view my gradebooks. And you can see that TAs are now on the list. I have to create an assignment. So maybe participation. We can leave that as the due date if you want. Maybe it's worth 20 points. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit save. I know some teachers decide to do grades based on participation, effort, attendance, those kinds of things for TAs. It's up to you how you decide to grade your TAs. So I'm going to go ahead and give my TAs full credit in this case. So then I have to post their grades. So you go to Assignment, Post Grades. These are everyday TAs. Click Next. This one has a new pop-up. Because I put 2 different blocks in this gradebook, I have to choose block 2 or block 3. So I'm going to do block 2 first. And then I'm going to go through and save and proceed. And then with the student here, I can hit publish. And then once you've done that person's grades, you have to again go into the gradebook and post grades, everyday classes or every other day. And then you have to choose the other block. So this is my block 3. And now I'll be able to do grades for them. You want to make sure every student in your roster has a grade. Okay, so I'm in my gradebook and I'm going to try to post grades. So if you go to Assignments and then Post Grade, you'll notice it says no grading periods found. Posting not possible at this time. This means that Marla has not opened the grade books to have your grades posted yet. So when you see this, this means you're not able to post them until she's opened it up for us.